Hello, beautiful, inspired soul. Thank you so much for being here. I love spending every single week with you, taking the time to tune into the angels and convey their messages for the current week. So I just want to sincerely thank you for showing up for yourself and for spending this time with me for weekly guidance for your soul. Erin Ann Barcellos here, and today we're going to be tuning into the angels' messages for the week of January 16th through 22nd of 2023. Holy cow, we're already 2 weeks into this new year, and woo, I survived last week. Seems like you did too. Was your week kind of as intense as mine? I don't know if you tuned into the angels' messages for the guidance for last week, but it was definitely talking about some intensity, and I sure am grateful to have moved past it. So if you're like me in the same shoes or situation where those angel messages were spot on, I just feel like this is a wonderful moment for us to take a second and just give ourselves a big, huge self hug. So, yes, step out of your comfort zone right now and do a nice big self hug with me, okay? When we give ourselves the self hug, it just allows ourselves to acknowledge all of our efforts and really move into a place of self appreciation. And that self-appreciation is going to lead to self-gentleness, and that gentleness is going to lead to a softness that's going to open plenty of doors for this week that we are moving in now. So yay! Now that we have that out of the way, let's jump into our prayer and invocation. So I'm going to say the prayer and invocation. Go ahead and close your eyes, take a nice deep breath, and just tune in with me. We call upon and invite the higher and holy power and presence of divine love. We allow this love to fill our bodies, minds, and spirits now. We give thanks for the ever unfolding of divine grace in all of reality. We know that this love is the only thing that exists in truth, and that each and every one of us were created in the image and likeness of it. We open our hearts, minds, and bodies now to fully receive messages and miracles right here and right now. We ask that the deepest yearnings and intentions of everyone's hearts be met today. We give thanks for the miracles that are about to occur from this reading. We give thanks for the miracles that are about to occur for this current week. And we hand it fully over to the divine right now, trusting that love will lead the way. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Calling in those angels, calling in those spirit guides, calling in the archangels, ascended masters. Okay, wonderful. This is a little bit of a personal note, but I'm feeling guided to share it. So I'm going to share my personal story, and it is for you too. So I woke up this morning, and the first thing I did was I put on my Ganesh shirt. So we have Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, who is the remover of obstacles. And so I spent all morning really in this vibe of connecting with Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, calling in peace, calling in freedom, calling in whatever it is that I need to support in my own growth and receiving the lessons and guidance from my current situations. So this is a space that we're cultivating right here and right now so that we can be in this space together. Because the story is coming up as Ganesha is wanting to support you in doing the same. So I'm seeing very loud and clear, like moving through, like you are moving through some thorny bushes. You're traveling on your path. Maybe the last week resembles like hitting some brush or some thorny bushes as you're moving along. But coming up to a place on your pathway forward where maybe it seems like there's no way forward, but really you're meant to be moving through the brush and moving through the thorns. And as we're moving through these thorns and this brush, maybe our face is getting scratched, we're getting poked and prodded, and really not sure if this is the path that we are supposed to be on moving forward. And here's where we call in Ganesha, because Ganesh is going to support with that. It's like he comes in with many hands, and with his many hands, he's holding tools and hatchets and machetes, and these are spiritual machetes, but they are here to like cut through all the brush, to move through all those obstacles, and to clear the path ahead. He's saying that you might think that you're going one way, but after the path is cleared and the way forward truly reveals itself, it's going to look different than how you expect. Maybe there's like a detour or a sharp left turn in that brush that you weren't expecting. So the key here is to fully surrender our intentions and our desires and our expectations and the outcomes over to the divine. It is the path of the spiritual warrior to be willing to walk in 100% faith, to be willing to walk every single step that the divine leads, even if that means completely changing our plans, letting go of sometimes even what we think we want, in order to walk the path that is being guided by our higher self. So I'm going to say that again. It is the path of the spiritual warrior to be willing to surrender the path you were thought you were on, the path you want to be on, the path that you've been working so hard to build, to let it go in exchange for what is truly, truly guided by the divine and the higher self, your higher self. It's very possible that those two pathways have a lot of similarities, but it's time to let go of what we think we need and surrender fully into what is. And as we surrender into what is, the continued steps forward reveal themselves, and that path is divinely orchestrated. Another piece that I'm hearing right now within this guidance is a quote from Gabby Bernstein. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. So whatever obstacles you might be experiencing, not only can Ganesha support you in clearing them, but we also want to cultivate this space where we can lean into those obstacles and have them lead us in that different direction that is actually the true answer to our prayers. So I want you to just take a nice deep breath with me, and as we take this breath, our exhale is going to just let go of all of the stuff that you might be carrying. It might be stuff from recent weeks. It might be stuff as like wanting to control the outcome of the direction you're headed in your life. Whatever stuff, stress, worry, let's just take a deep breath, and on the exhale, we're going to let it go, okay? I'm reaching out to hold your hands as we do this. 1, 2, 3. And it's here where we ask the divine, our spirit guides, our angels, Ganesha, our higher selves, and all divine beings to really support us in moving forward with clarity on the steps to take from this moment forward. We're willing to place our trust and faith into the divine, holding the hands of our angels as we're led faithfully and fearlessly on the path that is fully guided by the divine. As we follow the path that's guided by the divine and guided by our higher self, it leads to win-win outcomes, the highest and best possible outcome, which far exceeds our original expectations. So it is here where we're willing to place our full faith, trust, and efforts into the divine plan, surrendering our plan, and moving with ease and flow in the way we're being guided by the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We ask for blessings and prayers for everybody involved, anybody that might be experiencing health issues or extra stressors or drastic change, asking for blessings, asking for peace, and asking for clarity. Okay, wonderful. So as just additional messages from Ganesh, now is the time for prayer. Now is the time for the spiritual warrior side to really come through and shine brightly. And that spiritual warrior side is the side that can say, hey, things have been a little rough lately, but instead of going into victim mode or spiraling into all of these heavy worst case scenarios, I'm going to muster up my spiritual power, my spiritual side, and really lean into the heaviness of my experience. And I'm going to ask life, I'm going to ask these experiences, I'm going to ask my higher self, what is it that you're trying to show me? And I'm willing to breathe my way through listening to the answer. Ganesh is with us, helping support and clear that path. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. And for an additional final message for this week, I'm going to pull a card from Healing with the Fairies. We're working with the fairies, which I'm so excited about because they are fun. And that fun and lightness will bring so much healing and clarity. And the card we have here is kindness. I'm hearing kindness and gentleness. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind to others. Be gentle with others. Spend time in nature. Connect with animals. And always come back to kindness and love. Always come back to kindness and love. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm sending you a nice, big, kind, gentle hug. And I know that a lot of you will be reciprocating that hug, so I'm receiving that kind, gentle hug from you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I still have my inbox open for any shares, comments, and insights, feedback around weekly guidance for your soul. I'm so grateful that I show up every single week to make these videos for you, and I have some exciting announcements coming soon, so change is in the air. Please stay tuned for those updates. I'm going to leave you hanging on the edge of your seat for a little bit, but I promise it's all good and all fun. But if you haven't already, please take a minute to leave a comment or send me an email. My email is in the description of this video. And let me know how these weekly videos have impacted your life in a positive way. Fill me in on what it is that you get out of these videos and what you would hope to receive from them moving forward. Your feedback is truly taken into account, and it adds energy into this birthing pot as new is in the process of being formed. So thanks again for being here with me. I look forward to your comments, and I will see you next week.